Wild video tonight from a bystander who witnessed a dangerous police pursuit this evening on Highway 61 north of Duluth. Officers driving directly at this black SUV, trying to get it to stop after a lengthy chase up and down the highway, even crashing into the suspect's vehicle, not enough to get it to stop. Good evening, I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. Officers tell us the man behind the wheel of that black SUV fired a shotgun into someone's garage shortly before that pursuit began. He is in custody tonight, but not before creating chaos for law enforcement and other drivers along the North Shore. Northern News Now's Kara Kopp was at the scene where he was arrested tonight and joins us with the latest. Kara?
That wild video of the police chase was captured around 6 tonight, not far from the Brighton Beach area. You can see the black SUV the suspect was in driving backwards on the highway, trying to escape officers. The blue SUV charging at it was a state patrol squad, doing everything possible to stop the suspect, including crashing into the black vehicle. The suspect places the SUV in reverse in an attempt to escape and was hit again. However, the suspect found an opening and took off down Highway 61 towards Two Harbors. According to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, this all started when a 32-year-old Duluth man known to law enforcement began experiencing mental health issues. He drove up Old North Shore Road and fired a shotgun into the garage of a family friend. Thankfully, no one was hurt by the gunfire. The victim called police, and a short time later, the suspect was spotted by Two Harbors police officers. The suspect then allegedly drove at and then away from them south of Highway 61. The pursuit went up and down the highway for a time, involving officers from several agencies. We're told the suspect even drove out the wrong way down the highway at one point, forcing other vehicles to quickly get out of the way. Eventually, officers say the man drove into a gravel pit near 78th Avenue East and got stuck. It was then he got out with his shotgun, but put it down and was taken into custody. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office told us that he was taken to a hospital for a mental health evaluation. He is likely to go to jail after.
All right, thank you, Kara. We still don't know the suspect's name, but he faces many charges tonight, as you'd imagine, including second-degree assault. We will bring you updates as this story develops.